everybody, my name's Lillian. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since my last video because my husband and I started a family and so now we have a baby. So it's been a lot of fun, but now I'm excited to get back into sharing accent practice content with you. So let's go ahead and get started with our topic for today, which is the held T. And if you like this video, find it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. If you think about the way the T sound is created, the tip of the tongue comes up behind the tooth ridge and releases in a puff of air. T, t. This is called the true T, which is what we'll talk about in a future video. What happens if we don't release the tip of our tongue though? This is called the held T and is actually silent by itself. You can hear it at the end of a word though. I'm going to say one word twice, one with the true T and one with the held T. I want you to listen to see if you can hear the difference. Cat, 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 cat. If you don't hear it, take a moment and listen one more time. Cat, cat. The difference is that the first one is pronounced with a release of breath, cat, whereas the second one holds the tip of the tongue at that tooth ridge, creating the held T. Cat. This is important because by using the held T at the end of certain words, we are able to create a cleaner transition to the words that come right after it. Take for example this sentence and listen to which one sounds better and smoother to you. Don't start with that salt. 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 If you've listened to a lot of American television or spoken with American speakers, chances are you noticed that the first version was smoother than the second version. This is because the first version utilizes that held T, creating that stop of air at the T at the end of each word, instead of releasing it into a big puff that you heard in the second version. When you hear that puff, that all the time at the ends of words, it creates kind of a stopping sound, and it doesn't smoothly connect to the next word. Listen again to the two versions to see if you can hear that. Don't start with that salt. Don't start with that salt. We're not going to leave this example just yet because this sentence actually contains the pattern for where to find the held T. Don't start with that salt. At, don't start that salt. The final T is only held after these sounds, the N sound, N, R sound, L sound, ol, and vowel sounds. When it comes after other sounds like K, P, or S, as in act, apt, or fast, the T is released in a puff of breath. If you find this difficult to remember, do not stress out about trying to remember these rules. The fact that you know that the held T exists now will help you as you listen to American TV shows or converse with American speakers to observe the held T at the ends of these words and repeat what you hear. Awareness is always the first step, and then after consistent practice, you should be able to create a natural stop of air. And actually, I hear that a lot with my clients who I've been working with for a while. They'll start stopping the T's without even thinking about it. And that's what you'll get after that consistent practice. Okay, now that we've talked about what the held T is, what it sounds like, and where to find it, let's do some practice exercises so you can try it out for yourself. First, we'll start with some practice words. Can't, can't, can't. Wait, wait, wait. Short, short, short. Adult, adult, adult. Now let's practice some phrases. About what? About what? About what? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But why? But why? But why? At last. At last. Notice this one, the ST in last is released because it doesn't follow that pattern. At last. Finally, let's work on some sentences. We'll start with 3 easy sentences and then move on to some more challenging ones. It sounds great. It sounds great. It sounds great. I don't like this part. I don't like this part. I don't like this part. We can't figure it out. We can't figure it out. We can't figure it out. Notice this one, the T in it is turned into a flap T because we're linking it together with the word out. Figure it out. It out. If it were by itself at the end of the sentence, it, then we would stop that T. What don't you want to talk about? What don't you want to talk about? What don't you want to talk about? It takes about 3 hours from start to finish. It takes about 3 hours from start to finish. It takes about 3 hours from start to finish. Why don't we try something different? Why don't we try something different? Why don't we try something different? I hope you liked this introduction to the held T. You can find more exercises like this at my website, accentpractice.com. Let me know what you found helpful and what you still have questions about in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and good luck practicing your American accent.